Okay, I had to take a very, very, very important call. I had to stop the video and take this call. It's called life. That comes first before anything. So I'm done with the call. I'm back now. I couldn't put the video on pause, so I had to make another one. I was somewhere with Lolo. Many are saying that Lolo, she now beef sector. Not always it has to be beef because the entertainment is okay and other things that they do is okay. But when it comes to standing up for yourself, and it's called the beef sector. I ain't picking on Lolo, but it seems as if many are, and I peeped that. I'm a good judge of character, and I see how many they already know that she don't like to fight. So there go those ones that likes to fight, likes to pick at Lolo. But the interesting part about this is I heard it with my own ears. He, meaning Mr. Teleport, was all for practically her soldier. I'm just going to put it in my own words. And her protector. And when someone said or did something against her, he made sure, from what I saw, that he would step out and step in. He wanted to make sure that she was being well taken care of on the trip to Las Vegas. He wanted to make sure a lot of stuff with her. But the reason for this fallout, y'all hear me? If you don't get it now, you'll get it tomorrow. The reason for this fallout is she let others in her ear, allegedly. Who you talking about, Lula? I'm talking about the situation at hand. One of the three musketeers, who is that envy. The one that, certain ones that are saying cloud chasing. It was said, I don't know how the conversation was. I ain't in the operation of one's mind, but it was said that conversations were had that, now how is it, I want to understand, how is it that you a little bit mad? I had no relations with that woman when it was all out there that he did have a relationship. Now she making bank off of that. She has shows. I can't remember the girl's name. And you know who, the president, not the one, the former president. What he said, his famous word, I had no relations with that girl. I'm standing my way. I had no relations with her. When it was revealed that it was some type of, I can't get the word out. And I thought about that when Lola said a little bit mad. Either you were upset or you wasn't upset, darling. How can I be a little bit mad? If I'm angry at somebody, I'm at 100 angry. I can't be no little bit. I'm either angry or not angry. Ain't no in between. Ain't no gray with it. Something was said that he was kind of, I ain't going to say kind of because I just said a little bit. He was upset with Lola about, meaning Mr. Teleport. He screaming at her. You didn't say that to me. I didn't know that you was a little bit mad. But you said that to them, that you a little bit mad. But now you're telling me something, you're telling them something. That's why they say stay off them phones. I don't think it was behind the scenes. I think it was on their program. Because she ain't behind the scenes. I don't know. I ain't in operation in no one's mind. But when I hear a little bit mad, they say she's a person pleaser. She don't stand up for what's right for her. She likes to please the situation at hand. You got to please yourself, baby. Forget about, you better bash Mrs. Head and think about heaven later. You better bash Mrs. Head in and think about heaven later, honey. No, baby, you got to think about yourself. Now, I said, would there be a turnaround, meaning back and forth? Would it be that she would be in his presence again, or he would be in her presence again? Are they still going to have the trip or whatever? While I was saying that back and forth, not only them two, Miss Ness, right now they are distance from each other. Who are you talking about? I'm talking about Nesty Mess, the Haitian. What they say, she from Nigeria, the Haitian. I'm not throwing no jabs at Miss Ness. What I'm saying is that back and forth, now they're on the outskirts with each other, meaning her and Mr. Teleport. But we saw this program many times, back and forth. We saw the funerals and all that. And while I'm speaking on Ness, I said, how much funk did you smell on that man? I've seen that happen. I smelled it. I'm talking about experiences. I stepped in situations where, then you be like, oh my God, it's the funk on me. You think, honey, it'd be so much funk around you, just all in your space. There were several times when I thought, when I'm out in public and I'm in an area where the funk is just it's so funky. Y'all remember that little cartoon with the Charlie Brown, and you see the dirt is the person, the little cartoon character is so dirty you can see the dirt, visually see it. I think I got that shit right. And I said, how? And they stayed there an extra day. How did Nez put up with that odor? If it really what it was. He stayed there extra day. Ness, baby, I want to know, how did you put up with it? Wasn't y'all in the same room? Y'all stayed an extra day or something? You said it was in your car, right? You said the funk was all up in your car, right? I ain't making fun of that. What you said, I heard it with my own ears. And my ears, I don't think they were playing tricks on me. So how did you deal with it if you stayed at the hotel an extra day? Maybe y'all had different rooms or whatever. Y'all was around each other. I'm trying to figure that out. Because when I'm near someone that has a foul odor, I try to get back as far as possible. I was at a store, at a Dollar Tree, I think it was. I'm standing in line to go through the checkout or whatever, and the fellow was behind me. I smelled it. Matter of fact, the whole area it was fumigated with funk. He was homeless, of course. I felt bad. I said, I know his situation. He's homeless. So I'm not going to judge him. But I felt sad as well. I saw the fella in line. I'm in line, right? I smelled it. So all the other people, he hadn't. It seemed as if he hadn't bathed in maybe months, because he was homeless. I could tell because his clothes all raggedy on him. He looked like he hadn't washed up in a while. But he came in there. He was behind me, and when I turned around, I said, okay, that's what it is. But the people wasn't rude to him. It was a sad situation. I don't know how, I'm emotional like that. When I see people in situations that they're in, I don't make fun of them. You don't know how they got in that situation, so I don't make fun of them. We are one check away from being homeless, many of us. So how can you talk about someone in a worse situation than you are? I hear it all up and through the streets of the beach. Reason is because it's the beef sector. They do that. So I ain't one that I've never. I'm more of an advocate, activist, motivational speaker. So I try to say things or do things to help one, not tear them more down than what who they are or what's going on in their life. I come to the beef section to be entertained, and when it goes too dark, I'll call your ass out. I'll call you out. Definitely. So back to the situation. Someone made a comment. I don't know who that fella is. I think he married to the lady. Uh, what is that woman named? The fake pregnancy. I could never say that her name. So he said, "How long are you gonna be sad for yourself?" Something like that. He said. And how long, he said to Mr. Temple, how long are you going to keep on these empty apologies? Believe me, he does apologize quite a bit. Mr. Teleporting speaking. Many have said, deal with your drinking. It's out of control. Deal with that. And by the way, I searched and I scanned the channels and I stopped by the teleport. It's a different crowd over there now. So some of the originals I heard with my own ears. I think he called Miss Sassy the B word. Miss Sassy and Miss Lolo, who I'm speaking on. And I heard Lolo with my own ears as well. And they wasn't playing tricks on me. She didn't call him all type of idiots, drunkens, and everything in between. Sometimes you will say things and the bridge cannot be repaired. And I've seen that happen a couple of times. And that bridge that I thought that could not be repaired, somehow they did something to hold it up. Back and forth. Some foul stuff has been said. To that should have not been a comeback. They call it fake news. Ain't that what you know who always say? A witch hunt. A lot of them are on witch hunts. Fake news. Fake beefing. Fake this. Fake that. So, it is what it is. I don't know what time it is, but I got to get off here. I like to come talk sometime. LulaMae here in the Gossip Show. LulaMae's Gossip. But this thing with the two that we thought that they were going to stand and he was going to support her. We'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. We'll see how Teleport Lounge stands. How long is the doors going to be open? We'll see how that lasts. But I got to go. I've said enough already. I'll be back soon. Y'all have a good day.